Okay, here is my devblog for Treasure Trouble. So, let me hide these. This is a map for Half-Life Alyx. It's about 30 minutes long. And I made it before the tools came out. I think I made it in about 4 days, or at least the original version. What is the point of this map? Well, the point of this map is to just be like 100% combat. I wanted to see how much combat I could cram into one space. At least that's the point, like after I reworked it, because originally this map was going to be called Turret Trouble, and I wanted to use turrets, except the turrets are like really buggy. The Half-Life 2 turrets, they're really buggy in Half-Life Alyx, at least when I was playing with them. So I ended up just making this big combat map. The design was inspired by that airboat level in Half-Life 2. I'll have a picture up right now, where you have to, I think it's like a big metal beam. You have to go through some buildings and like crash open a gate. It's on screen. So you go through the environment, and then you have to backtrack after you deactivate this shield here. So this is like the big gate in the airboat level. And you have to turn it off. You have to follow the cables. I don't know if anybody actually looks at these cables. To this big combine generator machine here. And then you turn that off, and then you can go access your treasure. Spoiler alert, the treasure is actually following my Twitter. It's a pretty good treasure. I would be honored if I received this treasure. Okay, I guess I'll walk through the map pretty quickly and explain some things. I don't actually have this video planned out at all. So you start here. Somebody suggested making, putting the weapons. That's weird. For some reason the ammo appears, but the guns don't, when I turn off editor only entities. So yeah, you have to get your guns from the car. This car, I actually forgot to put like doors and windows on this car, but that's okay. And then there's this little walk-around area. This area at the start of the map is actually really like quickly made. I copy-pasted this from my apartment street map, this building here. I wonder if anyone noticed. And it's just very barren. But that's okay, this area isn't that important. So I have the lock on the door handle, obviously, because where else would you put a lock? Standard, shoot the lock, forcing you to have the gun. This area, I kind of like this area. So, when you open the door, the zombie, he attacks you, he throws the barrel at you, and when you're shooting the zombie, Combine soldiers actually come out around here, or they're supposed to, and then they start shooting you through this window, and it catches everybody off guard. Yes. And then this health charger here, I'll turn on lighting. So, yeah, I made this so that also there's another soldier there. This map is like full of combat. I wanted to set it up so that you would have that trailer moment, if people call it, where you're shooting a guy and you're also have one of your hands on the health station. So I set that up here. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work that well. I should have placed the health charger maybe over here or something. Because when you go to use the health charger, this door breaks down and then this big guy starts to shoot at you. Yeah, and then you come over here. So this location is actually a crate storage facility and a quarry and vehicle storage. That explains all the crates stacked everywhere and the rubble, the rocks from the quarry in the cars. Yeah, crate storage facility. Actually, most of my maps are set inside of crate storage facilities. Here's a little combat sequence here with the cars on the cover. And then there's even more combat. I guess this part isn't that interesting. I have this area here. It's just a little, ooh yeah, I have it so that you open the door and then you have like 1 or 2 seconds before the zombie whacks these barrels and they go flying towards you. If you're quick enough, you can react and shoot this explosive barrel and kill all the zombies like right away. Some people are able to do that, which is cool. And then you go over here. This is like the most obvious puzzle with the vent. I just wanted to put a vent in because the original game doesn't really have any vents. There's a clearly marked path. I wanted to make it so that you didn't have to teleport onto here, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah, so you go through the vents, and then there's this like jump scare where the head crab it leaps at you, but it's actually dead. Then you come over here. There's a room full of head crabs, and then you can blow them up. And then there's another zombie. You can go walk down here, but there's this Zen goop blocking the path, so you can't open this door, so you have to drop down up here. This area actually isn't that good because what's this guy called? The runner, the reviver head crab guy? He just takes too much damage to kill. It's not very fun. I guess I could lower its health. I haven't done that though, because I was lazy. So, obviously you defeat the head crab to open up this door out here. This map actually has like every single enemy type in it. So, there's antlions that you fight out here. And then, you're using the space, you have to go follow the wires and turn out the generator. Right here. And then the alarm goes off and the soldiers rush out of here. I should probably delete those crates. That's okay though. So, you use the space for 2 combat encounters, the antlions and then the soldiers. Then you come over here with more soldiers because this map is just full of combat. I love having like random debris stuff like moving in the environment, so when you round this corner, this spool just like rolls off. I don't know if anyone notices that, but I think it's cool. I like these. So in VR, I find it's hard to get the player away from wall corners and doors, doorways. They just stand in the doorway or behind the wall. So you really either have to get the player out in the open before you spawn the enemies, or give them like a weird chest height cover, which I have here. There's a grenade hidden down there, so you can easily take that guy out. And then you activate this and you open the door. Then you come back here, same space as before, but soldiers are on this side and you're on this side instead of the other way around like it was before. So you have the combat encounter here, then you make your way through the building, and obviously there's a bunch of soldiers inside this building now. They're not too hard to take out, they're just like standard simple combat. With this area I made it so that head crabs spawn, not head crabs, manhacks, they spawn in this room on your way back, so they like catch you off guard. You're walking over here and you're shooting at these soldiers, but then manhacks spawn behind you. It caught a few people off guard. It's pretty fun to watch or to play. And then I have this health station here. You can reuse it on your way back. Then obviously you just go outside, generator or the shield's down because you turned off the generator, and you win. Is there anything else I want to say? No. Oh yeah, there's a GMan up here. I don't think anybody's noticed this GMan here, but he's here. I think in game, for some reason, he actually like rotated like this. I have no idea why, but yeah. I'm gonna put a bunch of GMan sightings in my maps because obviously the original game didn't have that. What else do I have here? Oh yeah, there was this cool like train thing going by. I think these are actually original Half-Life 2 bridge models, so they're kind of low quality, except they're fine for far away. One thing that I did that's kind of weird is I just made this like flat cube that goes down, but it's fine. So I have a little skybox area. It's not actually a skybox, so it kind of like glitches out and it doesn't render all the time. I never fixed that. This citadel, I don't think you can see the citadel at all. I think it doesn't render because it's not in an actual skybox, but that's okay. What else is there to say? I guess I can say like, comment, and subscribe.